Okay, everyone. So Azure data engineering. This was the thing we have gathered here to see. What is it? Azure data engineering. So guys, everyone. So what is Azure data engineering? So let's first of all see everyone. Let's first of all see what is the Azure data engineering, and then we can say, guys, okay, what is Azure data engineering, and then we can later on we can see the use of it. Okay, let's try to understand what is this Azure data engineering is first. Okay. So let's try to see this, guys. Azure data engineering. So what is Azure? Azure is the name used by the Microsoft. Everyone, Azure is the name used by the Microsoft. So Azure is the name used by the Microsoft. Okay, guys. So Azure is the name used by the Microsoft. Everyone, okay. Azure is the name used by the Microsoft. So Azure is the name used by the Microsoft. That is called as what? Azure. And what in my data, guys? Data is nothing but, guys, information. Am I right? Information. So we can say data is the information. Azure is the name used by the Microsoft. Okay. Azure is the name used by the Microsoft. And here you can say, guys, data is the nothing but information, you can say. And now finally, how about it, guys? Engineering. So what is my engineering? Engineering is nothing but, guys, everyone. Engineering is nothing but, guys. Engineering is the uh, technique we apply. Engineering is nothing but, guys, the technique we apply on the data. So here we can say the technique we apply on the data for the management of the data. For what? For what purpose, guys? For the management of the data. So we can say technique we apply on the data for the management of the data is called as what, guys? Azure data engineering. Is called as what, guys? Azure data engineering. So what is Azure data engineering? Azure data engineering is nothing but, guys, what? Everyone, Azure data engineering is nothing but what, guys? Azure is the name used by the Microsoft. Azure is the name used by the Microsoft. Okay, guys. Azure is the name used by the Microsoft. And data is nothing but, guys, information. And then we have engineering is nothing but what? Application of techniques. So hence we can say applying the techniques on the data by using the Microsoft Azure is called as what? Azure data engineering. Then when we call when we talk about the Azure data engineering, it's a bunch of cloud services, guys. What it is? It is a bunch of cloud services. So now it is a bunch of cloud services. So we can say we have multiple cloud services available. So here what we do, we don't call it as a guys, we don't call it as a modules. We call it as what? Cloud services. We call it as what? Cloud services. What are those? Those are the first one I can say, guys, ADF, which stands for Azure Data Factory. And then we can say, guys, the next one is the ADB, which stands for the Azure Databricks. And then we can say, guys, the next one we can say Synapse. Okay, ADF, ADB, then we have the Synapse. And then we can say, guys, what is it? ADF, ADB, Synapse, ADF, ADB, and the Synapse. And then we can say, guys, ADF, ADB, and Synapse. Then I can say AI, which stands for what's it? Artificial intelligence. Then we can also say it as what, guys? OpenAI. OpenAI, AI and OpenAI. These are the two different, services we can say, guys. And then you can say the next one is the Fabric. So these are all the services. Apart from this, we have many more services, but these are the services we are going to see as a part of this session, guys. That's the reason why I have highlighted all of them. Okay. So we can say, guys, Azure Data Engineering is nothing but what? Azure is a name used by the Microsoft, and data is nothing but the information, and engineering is nothing but what? Techniques. So the techniques we apply on the data The techniques we apply on the data by using the Microsoft Azure is called as what? Azure Data Engineering. So as you know, the Azure Data Engineering is a bunch of cloud services. The following are the cloud services we have it: ADF, ADB, Synapse, AI, OpenAI, Fabric. So these are all the, can you see here guys? These are all the cloud services we can say guys. And using these cloud services, what are the tasks we can perform? We can perform the following task. What is that? We can perform the task of data migration. Then we can perform the task of what guys? Data migration, data integration. Then we can perform data summarization, data integration, data summarization, and then we can say guys data visualization. Everyone. So these are all the guys. These are all the jobs we can perform by using the Azure Data Engineering, guys. What is it? We can start from the data migration job and we can end it to the data visualization. So these are all the tasks we can perform it by using the Azure Data Engineering. Everyone. Okay, guys. So Azure Data Engineering, using the Azure Data Engineering, we can perform the following jobs. What is it, guys? Data migration, data integration, data summarization, and as well as the data visualization. So these are all the techniques you can use it here, guys, as it is to will be applied on the Azure Data Engineering, guys. Okay, will be applied on the Azure Data Engineering. So that's it, guys. So everyone, I hope everyone is able to follow this. Yes, guys. I want a response, guys. Everyone, please respond. So next, after this, yeah, everyone is clear with the concept. Say something, guys. If you're not able to talk, you can message me as well. You have the chat box available. Yes, please respond. Yes, guys. So here, okay. Thank you. So guys, this is nothing but the data migration. So let us see first of all, what is data migration? So guys, everyone, what is data migration? So data migration, everyone, is nothing but, first of all, what do you understand by the word called migration, guys? Yes. What do you understand by the word called migration? If I am using the word called migration, okay, forget about the data and everything. Guys, tell me now normally, what is migration basically? So what is migration? Migration is nothing but what, guys? Moving from one place to another place. That means suppose migrating. So that means if you are moving, can you see? If you have moved completely, guys, everyone, if you move completely from India to US, okay, guys, India towards it, guys, US. That means you have migrated from India to US or not, guys? Yes, in fact, you migrated completely. That means you have moved out. Okay, guys, you have moved out from India to the USA. That is called as what? United States of America. So migration is nothing but moving from one place to the another place. Here also, the data migration is nothing but moving data from one place to the another place is called as what, guys? Data migration. But what exactly the data migration means, everyone? Okay, what exactly the data migration means? Let's try to understand that. Okay, so guys, data migration is nothing but moving the data from one place to the another place. That's fine. But how to move, when to move, what to move, guys? So you will have two things. What is it, guys? One is the on-premises and another one is the cloud network. Okay, cloud network. So we can say, guys, on-premises network to the cloud network. So whenever you wanted to move the data from on-premises network to the cloud network, we go with what is that, guys? Data migration job. So why do we use or why do we move the data from the on-premises to the cloud? Yes, guys, what is the net? Or first of all, let us try to even understand what is an on-premises. On-premises is nothing but basically, guys, let's not go on to the top level. Simply let's simplify this, guys, everyone. So now everyone tell me, do you use the mobile phone? Yes, guys. Do you use the mobile phone or not?
Yes.
Yes, we all use the mobile phone. So now, guys, when we use the mobile phone, everyone. So when you buy a mobile phone, either it can be the Samsung mobile phone, either it can be the Samsung mobile phone, guys. Either it can be the Samsung mobile phone, or it can be what's it? Samsung mobile phone, or it can be Apple. Okay, whatever it may be. Tell me now. Every mobile phone you will get it from of some default memory. Am I right? Yes, guys. What is the memory? You can say, guys. Here you can say 100 GB, or let us say 100 GB, comma. You can say, guys. Uh, what is it? 32 GB. What does it means, guys? Can you tell me, somebody? That means you can have the total storage capacity as what's that, guys? Everyone, you can have the total storage capacity as what? Everyone, you can have the total storage capacity as what? Everyone, you can have the total storage capacity as 100 GB, and you can see that 100 GB data with a processing speed of 32 GB. Am I right or not, everyone? Yes, guys. Is it the same or not? Does it mean the same? Yes, in fact, it means the same. So the question is that now suddenly you got the data to store, and that data is nothing. Let us say here, everyone, you got some data to store, and that data is what is it? You can say, guys, 500 GB. Now, can you tell me when the capacity of your mobile phone is 100 GB, can you store the 500 GB of the data in your mobile phone, guys? Tell me now. Can you do it, guys? Everyone?
No, we can't.
We can't. So for that, what is the alternative you have it? You can add an SD card, that is called as what? Scan disk card. You can have add it. Now, after adding the scan disk card, again you got the data, guys. Again you got the data of more 400 GB. How much? More 400 GB. Now, guys, you have to add this one. So there is no space neither in your mobile phone nor in the SD card anymore, and you cannot add one more SD card to your mobile phone. As you all know, we can add only one SD card. So what is the alternative? What's the alternative, guys? So rather, at this point of time, you have to buy a new mobile phone. Am I right? You have to buy a new mobile phone with more higher configuration, or you have to replace your SD card with a more higher configuration. But this process will continue. That means your every day or every second day you will receive a new data. But storing in your mobile phone or upgrading every day, buying SD cards, buying a new handsets, that is very costly job. So we can't maintain or we can't afford to have all this. Am I right? So for all these solutions, what is that they introduced? They introduced, guys, what is that? The thing called what? Guys, everyone. They introduced the thing called what? Google Drive. Am I right? I'm explaining you on a very low play, that is nothing but on a very bottom level, guys. I'm not going on to the depth today because we are just going ahead with the demonstration. I don't want to move technically. Google Drive. So what is a Google Drive, guys? Google Drive is nothing but it is one of the cloud storage. That means Google Drive is best example for the cloud storage, guys. Google Drive is the best example for the cloud storage. So we store the data into the Google Drive. Now, guys, what is the limit you have it? You can say immediately everybody will say 15 GB. But 15 GB is what exactly? 15 GB is free, no cost. But if you want, you can store the data in gigabyte. You can store the data in what's it, guys? Terabyte. You can store the data in what? Petabyte. Whatever you want, you can store it. It makes no difference. But cost will be there. There will be cost, guys. Cost effective. There will be a lot of the cost. Of course, you have to pay the cost. When you pay the cost, the whole data can be stored. So at the in such a situation, guys, every time you need not change your handset, you need not add the SD cards. Simply whatever the data you receive it, you store it to the Google Drive. So whatever the limit you want, you can store it. It makes no difference. So now most of even you and me as an individual, guys, you and me as an individual, we are nowadays trying to or preferring to store the data. Nowadays we are preferring to store the data, guys. Nowadays we are preferring to store the data. We are preferring to store the data into the everyone. We are preferring to store the data into the, we are preferring to store the data, everyone. We are preferring to store the data into the, yes guys, Google Drives only. We are not planning to store the data into the mobile internal storage. What is the reason, guys, everyone? The first one is a security reason. Am I right? Security reason. And the second reason I can say, what is it, guys, everyone? The second reason what I can say, guys, the second reason is the unlimited storage, guys. Unlimited storage. You can store the data up to whatever the limit. There is sky is the limit. There will be no fixed limit. Okay. And the third reason is, guys, is what, guys, everyone? What is it? Access of data. Access of data. That means you can access the data from any location. You can access the data from any location. Today, you have stored the data into the Google Drive while you are in India. Tomorrow, you have moved to US, and after going to US, you wanted to access the data. Is it possible or not? 100% it is possible to access the data from any part of the world without having the physical dependency on the data or device dependency. Am I right? So, whereas this is of the three major reasons why we move the data from an on-premises network to the cloud network. And this moving of the data from the on-premises network to the cloud network is called as what, guys? Data migration. It is called as what, guys, everyone? Data migration. I hope everyone is following this. Okay. So data migration is completed. Now, the next one. What is ready habit, guys? Okay. I'm going it in a very simplified manner, guys, so that you can understand it in a better way rather than making it complex. Okay. So I'm going it with the data integration, guys. What do you mean data integration? So, guys, now, first of all, guys, everyone, data, you all understand what is data. Data is nothing but what, guys? Information. The information is called as a data, guys. Information is called as a data. But what do you mean integration, guys? Yes, integration. So we have to understand this. Um, Integration is nothing but what, guys? Gathering. Am I right? Gathering or connecting. We can say integration. Am I right or not? Gathering or connecting or storing in a place. Okay, guys. So let's say I'm taking an example of Reliance. Reliance Smart as a supermarket. Okay, guys, Reliance Smart. So if you go to the Reliance Smart, guys, can you tell me what are the products will be available into the Reliance Smart? Everybody? Yes? Everybody, tell me now. So, guys, everyone, when you go to the Reliance Smart, what are the products available there? You can say, guys, groceries will be there. And you can say, guys, groceries will be there. And you can say vegetables will be there. Nowadays, many things are there. And vegetables are there. And groceries are there. And fruits are also there. And then we can also say, guys, everyone, we can also say, guys, fruits are also there. And then what is the next thing you can also expect to have, guys, everyone? Please respond. Yeah, these are the two things, or anything else is also available there? Yes, guys, I can say clothing. Now, guys, after clothing, even we have the footwear. Now, tell me, guys, these are all many more items may be available, guys. So these are all the items, guys. These are all the items, everyone. These are all the items we can expect it, guys. We can expect it to have in a supermarket, everyone. Okay, guys, we can expect to have it in a supermarket. Now, guys, can you tell me, is one of the product owned by Reliance Smart, or none of the product is owned by Reliance Smart? Can you tell me, guys? Yeah. My question is that, does any of the product is owned by the Reliance Smart, or none of the product is owned by the Reliance Smart, guys? Yeah, we can say none of the product. Am I right? No product is owned by Reliance Smart. So everything they will take it from the vendors and they will put it to the store. They'll put it into the stores. Am I right or not? Why? Because once the customer walks in, he should not go idle. He should buy. If he has get in for the groceries, he should also think of buying the fruits. And once he bought the fruits, he should also think of buying the clothes and footwear as well. Am I right or not? So once a customer walks in, he should able to get all. He should able to see everything. That is the main. purpose of the Reliance Smart. And whereas it does not owns anything, everything they will take it from the third party vendors, guys. So hence, so guys, gathering all these products under one roof, all products called as, guys, data integration. It's called as what? Integration process. It's called as what? Integration process. In the same way, if you replace these products with the data, then it will become the data integration, guys. It is called as what? Data integration. So I hope everyone is able to understand this. Please respond, guys. Yeah. Everyone, please respond. Say something, guys, whether you're following or not, yes or no, so that I can move further here rather than, okay, waiting for the process. Am I right? Please respond, everyone. Okay. So that's it, guys, everyone. Yeah. So next, after this, guys, what is data summarization? So, guys, what is summarization? The word it itself denotes that summarizing the data. That means cutting off the data. So, what is this data summarization? Let's try to understand this, guys. I'm taking the same example of Reliance Smart, and now I'm just going ahead here with the same example. When you talk about the guys data summarization. So, guys, everyone, now you thought of preparing the vegetable curry here today. What is the task of the day? The task of the day is nothing but you wanted to prepare the vegetable curry, guys. What is the task of the day? You want to prepare the veg curry. You want to prepare a veg curry, guys. Everyone, you want to prepare a veg curry. So when you want to prepare a veg curry, guys, everyone, when you want to prepare a veg curry, okay, when you wanted to prepare a veg curry or the vegetable curry, can you tell me? I have been to the Reliance Fresh. You have been to the Reliance Fresh. Are you going to buy the footwear, guys? Footwear is needed for buying the vegetable curry? Not needed. Am I right? Clothing is needed to prepare the veg curry? Not needed. Fruits are needed? Mostly not. Only vegetable and groceries are needed. So I can say, guys, out of all, say, I have shortlisted or you have shortlisted one and two product. That means the product number one and two you have shortlisted, whereas the product number is the groceries and product number two is the vegetables. Am I right, everyone? Yes, two products you have shortlisted it. Now, after getting them home, so how you'll get it? You'll pay the cost and get them home. So after getting home, will you start eating the raw vegetables and the grocery? No, no. You will have some procedure will be there. What is the procedure? Guys, when you have the vegetables are there, you will start the process of what? Cutting, comma, chopping. Then you will have the process called what, guys? Cleaning. So I can say cutting, chopping, cleaning, everything you'll do it. So once it is done, guys, then you will start the process of what, guys? Cooking. Am I right? And once the cooking is done, finally it results to the preparation of what, guys? Veg curry. Am I right? So whereas, guys, veg curry will be prepared here like this. So now in this process, guys, whereas choosing the vegetables or choosing the products from the list of all the products is called as what, guys? The process of extraction. Am I right? It is called the process of what? Extraction. Cutting, chopping, that is you're trying to change the form from the raw vegetables to cooked vegetable. Na? So you can say, guys, extraction transformation. Transformation is a process where we change the form of the product here. And ultimately, what is it, guys? Cooking is nothing but that is also form, you can say. Finally, once the vegetable curry is ready, guys, what you will do? You will eat it now, guys. Eating is the process of what? Loading. That's it, guys. So here we can say this process we applied on the data that is called as extraction, transformation, and the loading. Whichever it is needed and whatever it is needed, and finally the layer of the data. So now for preparing the vegetable curry, you have done all this process. So this process is called as what, guys? Data visualization process. And finally, when we talk about that, guys, everyone, data visualization process, guys, everyone, data visualization process, everyone, data visualization process, finally you have it, everyone. Suppose you have called some of your friend. uh, some of your inner guys, everyone. So now, and you have prepared the two vegetable curries. You can say the vegetable curry number 1 and the vegetable number 1. Okay, guys. And you have called your friend and you have given the vegetable number curry 2. The two curries were prepared by you and you gave these two curries to your friend. And finally, what happened? Your friend, guys, your friend will eat both the curries or he will taste both the curries and finally he will give you an output. Now that is called the feedback. That feedback is what, guys, everyone? Good or bad? Am I right? So he will say curry number 1 is curry better than the curry number 2 or curry number 2 is better than the curry number 1. So unknowingly what he is doing there, comparing the situations. First situation with the second situation to take a decision. So whereas this type of comparative, okay, situation is called as what, guys? Analysis of data. It is called as what, guys? Analysis of data. It is called as what? Analysis of data. So this analysis of data, everyone, this analysis of data is done by the data visualization process, guys. Okay, it's one of the part of the data visualization, guys. Okay, data which is one of the process of the what's that, guys? Data visualization process. That is called as what? Analysis. Okay, so that's it, guys. So here these are the 4 different tasks which is okay available into the Azure data engineering. That is called as what? From the end to end, where we start the data from the data migration and we end it to the data visualization, guys. That's it. Okay. So as a part of this course, guys, we will have this session for guys, around 100 days will be the duration for this, and the timings will be standard. Okay, the presently it is 9:30. We will continue for 3 days. 9:30, then we will shift it to 9 o'clock, guys. So 9 o'clock will be the standard timings. But presently for the timing, 3 days, we will have it. Sorry, we will have it at sorry, we will have it at 9 o'clock only, guys. That's the standard timings you will have it. You will not have any other things. So 9 to 10 will be the daily timings you will have for the session. And that's it, guys. Any other questions for me, you can ask me as well. Okay, and I will also provide you my mobile number, direct mobile number, guys. So if you have any doubt, you can just call me up. Okay, you can call me up. This is my direct mobile number. I'm just putting it in the chat box, guys, so you can copy it from the chat box if you need it. So that's it, guys. And the regular sessions we will start it from tomorrow, guys. Everyone, regular sessions we will start it from tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the first session for this, guys, and everything, content brochure, everything, you can just check it on the this one, guys. So that's it. Any other questions for me now? Please go ahead and ask me, please, guys.
The class timing will be 9 to 10 fixed, right? Because
Yeah, fixed. There will be no change in the timings. That will be
and
fixed.
Monday to Friday, 9 a.m.
9
to
to
10
5,
a.m.
yes. Monday to Friday. The sessions will be Monday to Friday only. There will be no sections on Saturday.
Okay. 9 to 10, 1 hour every day for
No,
100.
yeah, 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Any other questions? So I have given you my number as well. So guys, in the chat box, it's there. If you want, you can copy it. So you
Hi,
can,
Samir.
yeah, please, please.
Yeah, I want to join ADB, Azure Databricks only. Then of your session only. May I know the
Okay.
timing, please?
The same thing, 9 to 10.
9 to 10. That is,
Yeah.
I'm telling about Azure Databricks session,
I know,
not
I know.
ADB.
Azure data engineering includes all this.
Okay, but I don't want Azure Data Engineering. It is a long process. But the thing is, I have to join Azure Databricks up
Yeah,
to
we will
only.
start
That's
with
all.
the Databricks only first, na?
Oh, first Databricks only.
Yeah. Then we
Okay,
will move to the data factory.
okay. First of all, Azure Databricks only is going on, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, how many days duration pages about
Database will be two months almost.
2 months?
Hmm. It's a detailed subject. It's not a, that's the
Okay.
main strength of the data engineering activity.
Okay. First Databricks and then ADF we are
Then
going to, right?
ADF. Yeah.
Okay, fine, fine, Sumit. Thank you.
Ashmir.
Yeah, please.
So do we need to hands-on on ADF and ADB both, or one is
Definitely. See, when you have got chance to read both, understand both, like to have it calculate equals to one. Better to have the things better on this, because
so?
some of the requirement they're focusing on ADB. Some of them are uh, they're focusing on this one ADF.
But I wanted to have only as a ETL because I don't want to go for any like data engineering job roles. So I'm
You can go
working
with ADF. Simple.
on
ADF is enough in such case.
for ETL, right? Being a data
Yeah.
analyst,
Yeah. Yeah.
track the data and then need
Yes.
to drive.
Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
And Synapse for the data warehousing, which through ADF we can have Synapse.
Yeah. Data data warehouse.
Yeah, let's say we have a multiple data sets, whether it's a cloud or on premises, and then we have one data warehouse, and then I have to connect the Power BI.
Yes.
So
Yes. In that case, see, everything you can do it directly. First of all, use the ADF and do the process. Load the data into the Synapse. Synapse you can directly have within the Synapse only. You can have Power BI. So use the Power Query and start working on it.
okay, so what was this data lake and something they always talk about the data lake?
Data lake is the basic part, or we can say the basic storage structure of the Azure.
Okay,
Data lake. And again, you will have one more thing called Delta Lake is also there.
so these are
Delta
also
Lake. Delta Lake.
data warehousing.
Delta Lake. Delta Lake.
Okay,
So basic one is the data lake. The top, the data warehouse layer is what? Delta Lake.
and then where Synapse comes in?
Within the Synapse only, you will have this.
Yeah, okay.
In my company, ADLS, Delta Lake, Fabric, these are the requirement along with the Databricks. So are
Okay.
we covering all this in a day?
Fabric, see, Fabric, I'll show you ADF and ADB in detail. Fabric, on the Fabric application, how to apply this ADB and ADF, that I will show you. Integration part, I will show you. Fabric will not be given in detail. Why? Because Fabric is totally a different subject. But with that, you can get the overview idea of the Fabric as well.
Okay, actually our requirement is Delta Lake, warehouse, ADLS, and Fabric. These are the 4 requirements in my company.
Yes, yes. Delta Lake is 100% covered. Fabric, I told you, the integration part of this with the applications is covered. ADF and ADB fully covered.
Apart from this, what else needed in then in Fabric? I think these are the two things that's playing the major role, right? Or anything else is required in
See,
Fabric?
whatever you do in ADF and ADB now, the same you can apply it in the Fabric application also. That is the main part.
Okay.
It does not mean that Fabric has something in, more than all this. The root is ADF and ADB only. Make sure. If you know these two, you can apply or you can work with any of the service of the Azure. Whether it is Fabric or whether it's AI, whatever it may be. See, AI and Fabric, I will use the overview and integration part up to that level. But Databricks and Data Factory, Synapse, I will give you in detail.
So first 3 in this list that you have shown, ADF, ADB, and Synapse will be in details. AI, OpenAI, and Fabric will be the integration part only.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, but please, if you can elaborate some part in Fabric.
I have some recorded videos that I can give you, but session is not much covered. Why? Because the time span is very less in this. It's not possible for you to understand the things in 100 days. All these. That's the main factor, because mainly we are focusing on these three parts.
Apart from these three parts, like what do you suggest to go the recording one?
These recordings. You can get the project recordings. You will have material recordings. You will have, and you will have the PySpark recordings. You will have.
No, actually, as a data engineer, what are the prerequisites? I mean, like SQL, Python.
SQL is needed. PySpark is needed. PySpark is nothing but Python plus Spark together is called as PySpark.
So, and what are the course duration and like
The duration basically, it is, see, if you want to see the detailed content brochure, I'm just giving you my own this one. You can use this website to browse in detail, because DurgaSoft may not have in detail of my scenario. This is the website. It's my own platform, the Cloud Innovatives. You can just check out on this directly. Have it. All the details of the contents covered in each and every topic. Based
so?
on that content,
So in live, you are teaching only ADF, ADB, Synapse. Yeah, I mean, Fabric, right?
yes,
So what about the SQL and Python classes? Would you provide the recording sections or?
SQL and Python I will take you, because SQL is 1 or 2 sessions, not more than that. For basic SQL I'm talking about.
Okay.
And the Python also, the basic 1 or 2 classes I will take you. The rest of the things, the advanced one only we will see.
So here, no need to provide the SQL and Python videos.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can see, if you want to go in detail, you have to learn many things first. Everybody knows that, because everything is linked to some or the other way it will drive. Am I right?
Yeah.
So you have to put your efforts on that basically to cope up with the required thing.
In your website, I can see there are many from Azure. One is
Mm.
Azure Data Factory, one is Azure Data Engineering Full Stack.
Mm.
So, are we doing the Azure Data
Full
Engineering
stack.
Full Stack?
Yes, full stack. We are going to have the full stack. This course is Azure Data Engineering Full Stack. Full stack means everything is covered in this.
So, a Python SQL is also required for ADF, or it is only required for ADB?
ADF is totally menu driven.
It's a GUI. It's a
GUI, complete GUI, graphical user interface. For ADB, you require Python, everything.
and SQL
Yeah, SQL is mandatory.
for ADF as well.
Yes,
Okay.
because background you have to write the code for SQL, for pushing queries, for writing the procedures, stored procedures, everything you require now.
So, very in depth of SQL required, or basic of select statement and
So
all.
in-depth is required.
Okay.
In-depth is required. That anyways, I will manage it. You don't worry on this. I will start from the basic and pull you to the extreme level. But you have to put your efforts behind all this. That's a different one.
How many days will be for ADF and how many for ADB and Synapse?
See, individually, ADB will be 2 months. And ADF will be almost all 45. And Synapse is 10 days. And AI, Fabric, this all will be 5 days. 5 days for the project.
So total course duration is 3 to 4 months.
Yes, exactly. If you want to make it faster, what you can do is parallelly I have multiple batches are there. In one batch, you can attend the ADB. In one batch, you can attend the ADF. Another batch, Fabric and this one, you can cover it up.
In that way, we can mess up all the things. So this is
Yes,
not an
yes.
easy subject, Samir.
It's really not an easy subject. To be
Yeah,
honest, it's really not an easy. You will have to put more efforts, but obviously you will have a fruitful result as well. See, really, if you want to get a job and work on the industry, definitely as per that standard only you should get trained. The basic one, what is taught in the market, if you go ahead, there is no scope of getting you the job. And as well as if you are already into the job, then it's fine. But for completely changing the stream, for getting a better package, you really want to grow in your career, this much effort you have to put it. That is, to be honest, I don't fake the things. Or I don't console like others. No, no, you can do it. You can do it. Of course, you will have to put your efforts. If you are ready for that, then this will be the right platform for you to begin in. Okay, guys. Any other questions?
This is full stack Azure data engineering, right?
Yes, full
Okay.
stack Azure data engineering. Okay. So that's it, guys. So tomorrow we'll start at 9 a.m. Thank you, everyone, for this thing. And you can also view some of the sample videos which I have at my YouTube channel. I'm typing it in the chat box. You can see some subject related also rather than the demos and all. So you will have a more brief idea about what is the pattern of teaching, what is the method of teaching I'll follow. I have already given the chat box. You can copy it, everyone. Okay, guys. Did you get it, everyone? Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. So we shall meet tomorrow at 9 a.m. Thank you, everyone. If you have any doubt, just call me up directly. We can talk. My
Yeah.
mobile number is also there in the chat box. Okay. Thank you.